Jennifer L. Tate's Stress Resets: How to Soothe Your Body and Mind in Minutes. Picture this scenario. You start the day tired and in a hurry after working late the night before. While you make coffee, you accidentally drop a full carton of milk. Your cleanup efforts, done in frustration, only heighten your stress. This culminates in a minor cut from the refrigerator's kick plate and a trip to the drugstore to buy bandages. Agitated and replaying the morning's chaos in your mind, you have a minor car accident on the way to the office. You're overwrought and exhausted before your workday's even begun. This series of escalating events shows how easily initial reactions can amplify pressure, turning minor mishaps into overwhelming ordeals. In this blink, we're going to explore a selection of strategies to help you effectively manage your reactions in stressful situations. You'll learn how to pause, observe, and recalibrate your responses, transforming potentially overwhelming moments into opportunities for calm and reflection. Embracing these techniques will help you manage stress more effectively. It'll boost your resilience and enhance your capacity to enjoy life. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Understanding and reframing stress. When she started a new job at a technology company, Lori felt overwhelmed. The stress of working remotely and constant worries about job security and performance weighed her down. Her annual review loomed large in her mind, exacerbating her stress to the point where it began to affect her physical health and social life. Lori's experience reflects a psychological theory proposed by Richard Lazarus and Susan Folkman, which describes stress as a reaction to a perceived threat that surpasses your coping resources. It's important to differentiate between stress, which typically arises from specific external pressures and is often short-term, and anxiety, which is a more generalized response that can persist even in the absence of external stressors. Lori's experience illustrates a common scenario, seeing stress as an insurmountable threat. But the first step to befriending stress is recognizing that it doesn't have to be your enemy. Stress can be a motivator, a signal to engage with challenges in a way that promotes growth and resilience. By reframing stressful situations as opportunities, you can transform your stress into action. This reframing involves actively choosing to see the potential benefits of stress, such as enhanced focus and heightened energy. For instance, Lori set small, achievable goals like preparing one section of an important presentation every day, which channeled her anxious energy into productive tasks and utilized her body's natural stress response to enhance performance, rather than hinder it. Research indicates that viewing stress as a potentially positive challenge can significantly alter physiological responses, reduce negative moods, and improve cognitive function. Building on this idea of mental reorientation, let's consider the story of Kai. A college student, Kai was known by his peers as someone with no chill factor. He simply couldn't relax. He was always caught up in a web of repetitive thoughts that ranged from academic pressures to personal conflicts. Overthinking became his constant companion, stealing the joy from everyday moments and contributing to feelings of anxiety and exhaustion. Kai's story is a powerful reminder that breaking the cycle of overthinking is crucial. One effective strategy is mindfulness. This involves observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment and anchoring yourself in the present moment, such as noticing your breath or paying attention to the sensations in your body. This practice helps disrupt the flow of persistent negative thoughts, promoting a mental environment where proactive and positive thinking can flourish. Additionally, setting specific, actionable goals, like completing a set number of study pages each day, can focus your mental energy on constructive activities that align with your personal values and long-term objectives. Both mindfulness and goal setting are strategies supported by research for reducing anxiety and enhancing cognitive performance. Lori's and Kai's stories highlight that understanding and reframing stress involves a dynamic interplay between perception and action. By viewing stress as a potentially positive challenge and actively engaging with your thoughts in healthier ways, you can foster a more empowering approach to the stresses of daily life. This shift alleviates your immediate stress and builds a foundation for sustained mental well-being and resilience. Approaches to enhancing personal resilience. Do you want to better regulate intense emotions or stress, but don't know how? Well, in this section, you'll encounter 3 different stories that offer unique insights into managing life's challenges through practical and sustainable approaches. These narratives highlight the importance of emotional regulation, breaking unhealthy habits, and aligning daily actions with your deeper personal values. Asha, a journalist and mother, found herself overwhelmed while juggling a demanding career and raising a toddler. Her emotional swings, which could span extremes, began to interfere not just with her work, but also with her family life. Through a support group, Asha learned to manage her emotions using a dimmer switch approach, working to adjust their intensity rather than trying to switch them on or off. Practical exercises like deep breathing and scheduling quiet time for herself each day helped reduce the impact of stress and maintain a more balanced emotional state. If you find yourself overwhelmed by emotions, set aside a few minutes each day for mindfulness or journaling. Techniques like these can help regulate emotional responses and assist in maintaining long-term emotional stability. Cameron's experience illustrates the risks of adopting unhealthy coping mechanisms. He struggled with substance dependence as a means to cope with ADHD and job-related stress. Initially relying on medications like Klonopin and recreational cannabis, Cameron soon realized these were only temporary fixes that didn't address the root causes of his stress. Encouraged by his therapist, Cameron explored healthier strategies, such as establishing a structured daily routine, engaging in regular exercise, and setting achievable goals to improve his focus. These changes not only decreased his reliance on substances, but also enhanced his overall life satisfaction by fostering a sense of accomplishment and autonomy. Creating a routine for yourself could involve simple steps like waking up at the same time each day or integrating a short walk into your lunch break. Structured routines and physical activity can greatly reduce symptoms of ADHD and enhance general well-being. Sunil's story demonstrates that significant life challenges like chronic pain can be managed effectively by focusing on what truly matters. Sunil faced chronic pain and health anxiety, which drastically affected his perception of life. He learned to shift his focus from his physical discomfort to his values and aspirations. By aligning his daily activities with his deeper values, being a supportive partner and an active grandparent, Sunil redefined his day-to-day experiences. He embraced practical steps like engaging more with his family, exploring volunteering opportunities, and finding new leisure activities suitable for his condition. These actions didn't eliminate his pain, but they allowed him to live a more fulfilling life despite it. Similarly, you can reflect on what values are most important to you and work towards integrating activities into your life that reflect those values. These 3 stories illustrate the transformative power of adopting practical, everyday stress management strategies. By engaging proactively with these strategies, you can build resilience and achieve a more satisfying and meaningful existence. Boost your well-being with stress resets. When it comes to breaking the stress cycle, there are many approaches you can take. These methods fall into 3 categories: mind resets, which help untangle distressing thoughts; body resets, focused on alleviating physical stress symptoms; and behavior resets, aimed at modifying actions to better achieve your goals. Let's explore each type a little so you can discover ways to enhance your well-being. First up, mind resets. When your thoughts scatter uncontrollably, grounding yourself becomes essential. To return to the present, imagine digging your heels into the floor. Ask yourself what you're thinking, feeling, and doing right now, and then assess whether the responses align with your long-term goals. This will help you manage stress and enjoy the moment. When indecision or unhelpful urges strike, weighing pros and cons is effective. Map out the benefits and drawbacks for each option. Consider short and long-term outcomes. This visual exercise clarifies your choices and promotes balanced decision-making, ultimately reducing your stress and enhancing overall judgment. Viewing intense emotions as transient waves can alleviate your distress. Observe emotions as they rise and fall, like balancing on a surfboard. This approach, known as riding the wave, allows you to experience your emotions without becoming overwhelmed, recognizing their temporary nature and managing their impact. Now, let's look at some body resets. When you're tempted to use unhealthy coping mechanisms, a quick cool down can be immensely beneficial. Fill a large bowl with ice water. Immerse your face for up to 60 seconds to activate the vagus nerve, which slows down your heart rate and refocuses your mind, leaving you fresh and calm. This technique is especially useful when combined with intense exercise, muscle relaxation, and paced breathing. If anxiety or frustration is building, engage in short bursts of physical activity, like squats, push-ups, and jumping jacks for a set duration. An intense workout dispels anxious energy and improves mood and cognitive function, effectively reducing stress and helping you focus away from the pressures at hand. When you're in need of comfort, place one hand over your heart and the other on your belly, taking deep breaths. This simple act of placing your hands on your body can mimic the calming effects of a hug, significantly lowering your heart rate and cortisol levels. It's an easy gesture of self-compassion that's always available to reduce stress. Finally, let's take a look at behavioral resets. When emotions threaten to dictate your actions, apply the STOP method to consciously pause and regain your composure. Remind yourself to slow down, take a step back, observe your feelings and surroundings, and proceed mindfully. Keeping a visual reminder, such as a stop sticky note or themed charm, can help interrupt impulsive behaviors, like speaking harshly. This technique encourages you to take a moment to reassess your actions, foster improved self-management, and adopt healthier habits. If you're feeling stuck or caught up in a loop of rumination, take a walk outside and leave your phone behind. Focus on the natural environment and allow yourself to be fully present for at least 10 minutes. This simple activity not only boosts your mental clarity and creativity, but also contributes to your physical health, reducing risks of diseases and enhancing overall well-being. Try building a hope kit filled with items and activities that uplift you, such as inspiring photos, your favorite music, or meaningful mementos. Regularly engaging with your collection will help you combat feelings of hopelessness and negativity. Whether it's a physical box or a digital collection like the virtual Hope Box app, this tool can significantly enhance your optimism and resilience, reminding you of your worth and potential. Strengthen your resilience with stress buffers. In this final section, we'll explore various stress buffers designed to strengthen your resilience. By incorporating these habits, you'll enhance your ability to handle daily challenges more effectively and with greater ease. Let's start with 3 mind buffers. If you find yourself influenced by old negative beliefs, start noticing when and why they affect you. Challenge these thoughts by acting contrary to them. For instance, if you believe you're unworthy, try accepting compliments or acknowledging your achievements. This helps you break free from these limiting views and live more positively. When worries about things outside of your control consume your day, set aside specific times to address these thoughts. Choose a time when you're less likely to increase anxiety, like mid-afternoon, and spend about 20 minutes focused solely on your concerns. This practice helps prevent worry from overtaking your day and reduces overall stress. To enhance your daily life, make it a habit to identify the positives around you. Each day, list small things you appreciate, like a warm meal or a helpful colleague. By routinely recognizing what's good, you shift focus from the negative, improving your mood and perspective, and strengthening your relationships. Now let's turn to body buffers. If you often feel fearful about recurring panic attacks, try facing these fears head-on by safely inducing and embracing panic-like symptoms in controlled settings, like hyperventilating or spinning. This practice, known as interoceptive exposure, helps reduce fear by familiarizing you with anxiety-triggering sensations, making them less intimidating and disruptive when they occur naturally. Make exercise a priority. Set specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-sensitive, that's smart, by the way, goals for activities you enjoy, like running or group fitness, and commit to participating. Regular physical activity significantly boosts mood, focus, and overall health, helping you tackle other life challenges more effectively. To infuse more joy into your life, cultivate a habit of noticing and creating humor daily. Engage with people who make you laugh, revisit funny content, and even try an improv class. Laughter not only enhances connections and resilience, but also has health benefits, such as reducing stress hormones and improving cardiovascular health. And finally, here are some behavior buffers. To combat loneliness, make an effort to engage with people in your everyday life. Simple actions like smiling, making eye contact, or small talk can transform casual interactions into meaningful connections, mitigating the stress of feeling isolated and enhancing your sense of belonging. When daily responsibilities overwhelm you, actively schedule time for enjoyable activities. This could be as simple as watching a sunset, trying a new hobby, or spending time with friends. Prioritizing joy not only enhances your mood, but also contributes to long-term well-being, making you more resilient against stress. To handle setbacks more constructively, analyze your mistakes in detail using chain analysis. Identify the factors leading to the error and devise actionable steps to prevent reoccurrence. This method helps you learn from mistakes and foster personal growth by showing that setbacks are opportunities for change, not reasons to give up. So, that was our blink to Stress Resets by Jennifer L. Tates. In this blink, you've learned that effectively managing stress is about transforming your approach to challenges and enhancing your personal resilience. You've discovered a variety of strategies, mind, body, and behavioral resets and buffers, each designed to help you handle daily pressures with greater ease and confidence. These techniques draw on principles from cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness, and other therapeutic approaches, providing you with practical tools to manage stress, improve emotional regulation, and foster positive relationships. Embracing these methods can significantly shift your perspective on stress, helping you see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. This proactive stance will alleviate immediate stress and also build long-term resilience, enhancing your ability to enjoy life and maintain your mental well-being. Start today by identifying one strategy that resonates with you and integrating it into your daily routine. As you become more adept at managing stress, you'll feel empowered and open to new possibilities for personal and professional growth. Thanks so much for listening. If you have a moment, please leave us a rating or a comment. We always appreciate your feedback. And I'll see you in the next Blink.